Hey guys, Stephen Gilbert here with the Marketing Hour with my equally attractive co-host Bill Hugall. More of a compliment to me than to him because he looks so damn good. Did you know my mother-in-law Bill was like, Steve did an interview with somebody cute.
No, I did not know that, but I appreciate your mother-in-law. I thank her for that.
Yeah, and I was like, well, it wasn't an interview; it was a podcast. First of all,
That's awesome.
and Bill, here's his phone number.
That's who that was. I was trying to figure out who this random call from the middle of nowhere was, and it turns out it was Gilbert's mother-in-law.
Yeah. How you doing today, Bill?
It's another good day, man. Another good day. The summer's still here, so that's a good thing.
Awesome. Summer's still here too, except it's a bad thing because Tennessee starts to feel like what's the word I'm looking for?
An oven?
Oh yeah, forest. No, if it felt like an oven, that would be great. But instead, it feels like a rainforest. It's pretty awful, actually.
Well, I live in one of those as well, but we don't get like the super crazy heat. We just get like clouds and rain and clouds. It's fun.
I'm gonna run in and keep people busy and share this to my multiple pages.
Do it up, man. Okay, so right there, that was a nice quick shot of Stephen Gilbert's, behind. So that's fun. We could save that. That might be our thing. Can you guys hear echo? Does this to me? Just randomly leaves me floating around here. Okay, let's check it out. I don't see the comments as quickly as he does, but what's up, guys? Oh, Faraz is on here. He's always here. I love that. Yo. Well, I know Faraz has got some time, so Faraz, thank you. How's everyone's dudes? Like, let somebody say something in the chat box. Let me see if, or in the comment box. Let me see if I can see it, because I never get to see the same time as Mr. Gilbert does. What do you guys think of that tractor? Yeah, see, I can't see anything. It's all right. I'm entertaining you anyways. I mean, way to go, peeps. Let's do it. This is the Marketing Hour, where we talk to the garage. Oh, there we go. That's what we got. Let's try this. All right. Well, it's a good day today. I think Gilbert and I are eventually going to talk about some good news here. Well, I'll just start. I'll just say that there's good news we're going to be talking about, and the good things we'll be talking about today are just, I don't know, there's like this thing where we're all like grumpy about shit in the marketing field. So in my opinion, I think we need to add something every week that's good news. So if you got good news or a success or something like that, let me know. I know I've been pretty hostile sometimes when it comes to like sales pages or things I don't like, but end of the day here, there's a lot of really, really good things that happen in our marketplace, and there's a lot of cool things happening for people, and I'd like to celebrate them. So if you've got a win, I mean, let us know, because it's always good if you want to talk about that. Also, if you guys got any subjects or topics you want to talk about today, let us know, because we want to talk about stuff you want to hear. And if you want to jump on, make sure you let us know that as well, because that's always good. Oh, there we go. Postmaster up. That's good. Where is it? Oh, there you go. It's like Steven has the old garage office and the, what's it called? If you guys are asking questions, oh, There's Sylvester. So I saw something. That's cool. We'll be doing some chit chat. I think email marketing is going to be the topic du jour today. I think we're going to have a good time. And yeah, that's the whole thing. So if you got questions or comments about that, I mean, line them up for when Steven gets back here, and we can get them going. It's a good day today. What you guys up to? Sylvester, what are you doing? TJ, Matthew, Robert, what's going down, guys? You want to hear about anything in particular? It's the coffee. I just made it to the gym, but I need a little extra boost right now. I gotta get a little stand right up next to the thing. So what's up? See all the stuff on my floor back there. That's fun times. Oh, Shane Nathan's in the house. Oh, right on. That's good stuff. What do you feel about it? Is it a good product or what, Sylvester? I'm not going to ask you which one it is because I can't do that without Steven's approval. Otherwise, it's just random linking and name dropping, and we can't do that. Huh?
It's our pod. Welcome, Ross. Welcome, Shane. I don't know, Sylvester. We're going to talk about email. Shit.
That bagel, what kind of bagel is that? That's a good start.
Well, it's the off-brand because I'm frugal.
That's cool. Frugal's good. Sensible, frugal.
Yeah, Frugal Downs, the favorite guy.
Old Frugal Downs. What? Actually, incidentally, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet in your life. He's just a genuinely cool cat, man.
Absolutely. So, don't forget, we're taking callers. So if you have something you'd like us to talk about, just let us know. I got your link in here.
Dude, you're gonna have to take that crumb off your mustache for me. All right.
Serious endeavor.
It is a serious endeavor. I mean, what kind of cream cheese is that? Is that just standard to the point cream cheese, or is that like special?
Dude, I weigh over 200 pounds. It's butter.
Oh, all right then. That's cool. That's respectable. It's butter. Look, don't ever mistake me for someone who does cream cheese when there's butter there. Is that a soda as well? Just out of curiosity.
Hell no, I haven't had a soda in weeks. It's Gatorade.
Oh, all right, cool. Gatorade. Right on. I respect that. What kind?
Yeah, and I'm about Blue Frost.
Oh,
and I'm about to switch to unsweet tea, so
that's a good one.
Maybe within the next month. Huh?
I said that's a good one.
Yeah. Maybe within the next month or two, I'll, drop 20 pounds. Anyway, so on today's show, we plan to talk about what you're doing wrong in your email marketing, other things, whatever you want to talk about, because there's no rules here. So, I mean, I'm eating a bagel. Welcome Shane Nathan. Welcome Martine. Martine is for us, by the way.
That's cool. Eric's good times.
Yeah. So, where should we start, Bill?
I don't know, man. It's the email marketing hour here, so let's do it. I mean,
okay.
Everyone, look. here's the bottom line. Gilbert's the king of email marketing. Well, he's one of them. He knows his shit. He does okay. So let's just let him have a run here, and I'll interject and say, yes, you're the man every now and then. It'll be good. I think that'll work out.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just cheer you on. Give me an S.
How about this? Let's do this. Tell me what you do in your marketing. What is your system?
Oh, I don't have a really good email marketing system. I check out a product and then I mail it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not I've never been super concerned with maximizing every single penny out of my email marketing. I know that sounds really bad, and you know, everybody's got to be like this super planned, detailed, oriented cat, but that's just not me. If it comes across and it's good, I'll have a look. We'll send out a couple times and, you know, do the best we can here, but that's my deal.
Well, it's not just about email marketing, man. It's also about branding, and you have a system in place. Part of that system is having a brand. So, like, BehindTheHype.com, right?
To a degree, it's one of them. I mean, my brand is me. It always has been. Like, you want to buy stuff, read my emails. You want to hear day-to-day shit, come check me out on Facebook. I mean, those are pretty much the two mediums I work. We're pushing a little more YouTube coming up here because I really want to get into that kind of stuff. But, yeah, man, it's just been me. I realized in the Warrior Forum days that and hey, we can all knock it all we want, but there's some good times there. People are just going to respond to what you tell them, right? I mean, you make your story for the interwebs. Now, you can be as honest as you want, or you can be dishonest. That's up to you. But if you go out there telling people how awesome you are, and then you can back that up with shit, then, I mean, you're good. It's really that simple. I made countless videos on it. One was called The Kardashian Effect, because this lady gets paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to show up and speak, and she doesn't even talk. Like, she doesn't know what she's talking about. So to me, it's about being you. What's that?
And she hasn't really done anything with her life. Welcome, Craig Gordon.
Awesome guy. Oh, coffees. I owe coffees.
All right, listen. Here's the basics. All right. I'm not going to go too in depth because that'd be giving a disservice to my students, but I will give you some tips that'll kind of change things around. What most people are doing wrong in their email marketing is they're not treating their customers like people, like human beings. They're treating them like who have the memory span of, I don't know, a dog. You know, on top of that, they mail offer after offer after offer after offer after offer, and well, if you're recommending bad offers, then they're just going to stop listening to you. So, dominate email marketing. Here's what you do. Before you know, not even mentioning the systemizations and the systems you need to have in place, but here's what you do. You build a brand, all right? Take 30 minutes and sit down and write a mission statement. Hey, Andy Brocklehurst, welcome. Build a brand, okay? So sit down, spend 30 minutes, write a mission statement. Oh, nice. There's butter on my. Oh, so fat. Write a mission statement, okay? Your brand to be. And then from then on out, when you're interacting with your customers, make sure you're doing aligns with that mission statement. So I run Soul Web, which is where internet marketing meets integrity. So anything I do, most of the time, aligns with that mission statement, right? So write out a mission statement. Time to be. Then start treating your customers like people, like, you know, how I'm talking to you like a person and Bill's talking to you like a person. Them and be honest with them and reply to their emails when they write to you, and you'll be on the right path. Obviously, I'm not going to give away the methods that I teach my students that pay me $5,000, but the ultimate goal is to build a brand, treat your customers right, build a relationship with them, maintain the relationship with them by giving out free gifts and doing what you're saying you're going to do, treating them right, and putting out content other than email promos. And then when you do promote something, instead of saying, this is the best thing in the world and I really trust this guy is awesome and he puts out awesome stuff and this is the best thing in the world, make an argument. Remember in like 8th grade English class when they were teaching you to write a persuasive essay or an argumentative essay? Apply that to your emails. And when you do that, that's considered soft selling. And the benefit of that is you basically present a problem, present anecdotal evidence to back up that problem, and then solve the problem with the product. So, for example, a promo I did recently, I was all like, it started off with time. That was my first line, time. And then it went on to say, that's something we just don't have enough of. I know that for a fact because since Hadley's been born, I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Well, there's this new product that's coming out that does X, Y, and Z in 15 minutes and solves that time problem. So watch my review video here or look out for my email tomorrow. And then boom, you've solved something. You've presented an argument. You've connected with them on a core level because no one has any time. Everyone's running around like a chicken with their head cut off. Everybody's worried about time. And now you've presented the solution as the product you're selling. Now, the other half of that is the product you're selling has to actually be a good product, because if you repeatedly send bad products to your list, you're going to be one of those guys that either disappears or has to launch every other week. So that's the foundation of running a good email marketing portion of your business.
You know what? Say that, I'm sitting there and I'm going, I do something like that too, but I solve the problem first. Like I solve the problem with free stuff first, like with a free concept. Example would be SEO. Here's how you could link some stuff together, do this for free, blah, 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 blah. So there's a problem and a solution, and then lead into the paid solution, because after a while we all start to realize that free solutions usually mean more time and effort put into it. But yeah, I'm with you on that one. But I started something really cool in my email marketing on Fridays. It's called Cheap Ass Fridays. And people responded very, very well to this, because it's not about the latest and greatest thing. It's about cheap content and cheap info that you can get to learn stuff. And if you want to learn stuff, like, let's move on. But that's the other thing, because that ties in with you talking about treating your readers like people. Well, let's be honest with our people and not put the shine-all on. You're going to need information. The more you have in your head, the more that you learn, the more will be there when you maybe take that next step and you have a coach or you start to apply stuff. The more lingo you have, the more you'll pick up with videos. So Cheap Ass Fridays is my way of getting a bunch of cheap content out there that I think is fairly good and people need, and get it, and people loved it. And then the ones I told that didn't love it and don't want to learn anything, I just told them to get off the list. I like to do that from time to time. I know it's not like the greatest thing ever, but honestly, like, if you're expecting $1 million win out of a $7 product, no, you grab them to pick up bits and pieces and see a formula that works in front of you. And from there, you can start applying it, or you can expand to that information. I know that everybody wants the world in a $7 product, but the information, as long as it's good, it's applicable, and it works, you know, just get to it. Don't expect to be rich tomorrow. Just stick with it over time.
Yeah, there are many different systems. Methods of doing email marketing, but all the successful ones, what they have in common is they focus on the customer. So focus on the customer. That would be the core, and that's the core. Like when I get a student, the first lesson is how to focus on the customer and how to put the customer before your wallet. And see what a lot of people fail to understand, especially in the low price product points, is that if they would just take the time and treat their customers right and and just do the right thing and build a friendship, build a rapport, they wouldn't have to launch as much. And then when they did promote something, they'd make a lot of money, right? But there's tons of systems for email marketing. When I say system, I just mean method, like your modus operandi, your mode of operation. There's many different systems that work, and you'll see that all the big people use slightly different ones. But what they all have in common is that they all focus on the customer, and they all have a customer service-based business. Because in any industry, when there are a lot of sellers and less buyers than sellers, sellers tend to go to where the customer service is best. And that's part of the reason why Apple has been so successful, is they have service of any computer company out there. Like, you think there's a Dell store you can walk into and get help with? No. If you can go, there's a Hewlett Packard store you can walk in and get help with? No.
Hewlett Packard.
But Apple puts out locations and says, come in, and if you have a problem, we'll help you with it, right? They have customer service. So put customers first, come up with a system, at least an increase in results. Now, obviously, I have systems that will make you a lot of money, but I'm not going to give them to you on this call. Really, the core takeaway for you here is you need to build a brand and then learn to treat people like. Are you farting?
That's my chair, dude. It's my chair. We had enough with the butter, okay? Like, we don't need the farts as well. I mean, it's possible, but it's the chair. And just before you asked if I was farting, I was like, I should probably, fix that little squeak, because it may sound indeed like I'm farting.
You know what I like? I like the your whiteboard in the back.
Thanks, man, because it's always empty.
Well, yeah, it's always empty because it looks like you just finished some big planned out thing, and now you're about to start your next one after you get off the podcast.
Well, the problem is I got this desk now, so I don't use it, because this desk, like, I can't get over to it, so it's just kind of like this thing that I spent an afternoon painting on my wall and I don't use. But hey, I got a whiteboard back there in case I do need it, which is fun.
That's what I need. I need a corner desk too. Sylvester, what's the best way to make my non-responding follower to respond if they haven't unsubscribed from my list? The best thing you can do is run a re-engagement campaign. And here's how a re-engagement campaign works. You send out an email saying, I fucked up, or I screwed up. Then you explain why, which is you were treating them like cattle or an ATM or whatever. You explain how you plan to fix it, and then you give them a free gift. And then over the next 4 to 5 days, you continue to give them gifts. Then after like day 5, being helpful to guilt tripping. And you say, look, I noticed you haven't been opening my emails. I noticed you haven't been downloading my gifts. At this point, you're just taking up space on my autoresponder. I don't feel like you care about me, and if you don't care about me, that's okay, but I'm going to remove you from my list. So then you start to guilt trip them. You guilt trip them for a day or two, and at the end of it, the ones who haven't responded, you delete. But be careful, because some autoresponders, not autoresponders, some email service providers, they don't track, like sometimes they don't load the image that tracks the open. So on your final email, hit reply here to make sure you're not removed, right? So that people that maybe didn't get picked up by the image pixel don't get removed when you remove everyone, and then remove the people who aren't responding and aren't engaging from your list, because otherwise you're just paying to host those leads for you, which is eating out of your bottom line. But yeah, run a re-engagement campaign. That is definitely something I would do. But we don't have nearly as many people on as we did last time. I think it's our timing. We may have to find a new time.
You know what? I'm good with a new time. Honestly, though, I don't know that we'll be able to judge until September, because, I mean, right now, like, dude, honestly, I'm doing this because we made a commitment. But for the next month of August, I don't give a shit about anything internet, because I got a little bit of time left with my family to go and do stuff before school kicks back in. So this is like the catch-up time, right? A lot of people kind of chill out. They do a couple things in July, but August is like a big, like, let's get out there, let's family up kind of thing. So we may have a wheelhouse time. I'm hoping that, like, people would be listening at work, and just hearing it while they're, doing whatever they're doing. But yeah, I'm good with a new time, because usually I don't start my day until an hour after we start this. I go to the gym, I get home for 11, and then I start my day. So this is like, I was at the gym at 8 today instead of at like 9:30 or something like that. So it's a little weird. So I'm good with a new time, man. We can do a new time. I'm okay with that.
We'll figure it out. What we'll do is we'll do like a poll on like Facebook, and then I'll pay like $20 to boost the post, and then we'll poll on our friends list and be like, what time would you prefer the Marketing Hour I Am Live Talk radio show be? Because look, we did 2 p.m. Eastern on Friday last time, which I think is perfect. Because on Friday, people are tired, they're ready for the week to be over. They're killing time. So the show started at 1, and we had 40 viewers average the whole time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So what we may need to do is do a poll and come up with a better time, because this 1 p.m. Eastern time only works when we have something negative to say, and obviously we don't want to run a 100% purely negative show.
Yeah. About that, I was thinking, because we had this chat, and I don't want to do that either. But today you were talking about customer service and things like that, and a company that you mentioned has really struck a chord with me, and I kind of wanted to do something a little bit negative towards them if I could. Is that okay? Okay, yeah. So just one sec. Hold on.
Yeah, but
okay, everybody see this brand right here?
Yeah.
That's an HP, right? Now this has been this was in the shop like 3 or 4 times. Actually 3, because the screen just stops working. And every time they send it back, it lasts a little bit longer, but it takes a long time to actually get through to support. And there's about 4 levels that are the chain of command, which, hey, if it works and it's efficient, that's great. But normally you have to say stuff like, you know what, don't talk to me, just put me to the supervisor. And you have to do this repeatedly, and they eventually will. But moral of the story is, this was like their most expensive model. And I will never, ever, ever buy an HP again, because the customer service is shit. Now, I'm sure that I could fix it again, but this is a 20-pound weight right here. And this is what I feel about shit customer service HP. Okay? That's it. Like, no more. Now, the big problem here, see, it's got some dents. Now, the big problem here is the screen right there, that screen, keeps breaking. I wonder if they'll send it back to me. So anyways, this all happened within a year, and I just think that HP sucks. It was like, you know, it's a piece of shit. I'm a very happy Mac user now, by the way. But I've been wanting to do that for a while, and I feel a lot better. And when you mention them, they do have terrible customer support.
Well, I did the same thing to some, like, you know, and you're right. The people with the best customer support win. I mean, how many people want to list and they want to take a 20-pound weight and hit?
That's my head for somebody.
I did the same thing. I used to buy $400 headsets, right? Because I'm thinking, well, I make videos all the time, need to be perfect. I had a $400 headset that broke. I'm thinking, if I'm spending $400 on a headset, it's going to last a lifetime. No. It broke in 6 months. So I'm thinking, okay, user error. Maybe I did something wrong. I send it back. They fix it. 3 months later, same problem, breaks. Send it back. They fix it. 3 months later, it breaks. So then, you know, and I say, I have sent this $400 headset into you guys 3 times in the last year to get fixed for the exact same problem. And this is a $400 headset. When I pay $400 or pay for the most expensive for something, I expect it to last here, and I normally expect it to last a long time. So what I did was I took the headset and I just slammed it into the ground over and over and over until it was shattered into a million pieces. And I took a picture of it and I sent it to them along with my angry email. And they emailed me back and they were like, I'm so sorry, blah, 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 blah. I see you smashed your headset. We're going to send you another one for free. You know, we're sorry. You know, because each time I'd send it in, it was $100 to get it fixed. And I said, no, don't worry about it. Keep it. Keep your shitty headset. I don't want it because service sucks. Your product sucks. Your customer service sucks. I pay $400. Then I have to pay $100 to fix it every 3 months. Everything about you. It's the same thing with Hewlett Packard. And it's the same thing with some of these vendors who aren't treating their customers right. You know, people get done. So
first time was 3 months in, right? And then the second time I was at a gig. So I was about to go on and speak and present this whole spiel. And anyways, I had to do it on the fly with someone else's computer. It was a Mac at the time and I had never used it. But like, it cost me lots of money doing it this way, and they never wanted to replace or repair it or anything or replace it, send it back in and we'll pay for postage and stuff. And after like the third time, it's just like, come on, this is the most expensive computer you have. And well, we're sorry, sir, but it doesn't usually have this problem. I don't care about usually. Okay, I care about now. Mine. It's not working. So anyways, it's off there, but you brought it up. And as far as in our marketplace is concerned, it's just like, you know, I get the allure, and I've sent out something before because it was just my buddy and I didn't have a look. I get that. But, you know, I try and throw a little bit of something in my email that at least may entertain if you don't want it. So I understand the temptation of that, but as long as you start thinking more about customers, and I've said this for years, think more about the people on the other side. And same with launching. Affiliates, think more about them, think more about the customer, and everything is going to take care of itself afterwards for you. And so, yeah, I mean, it's just the little things. You know, it's the little extra thing that you're going to do, or that little piece of spice that you add that's your own that people like. Example, I went to the car yesterday, took the car back. It's all black. It's all shiny. It's all clean. right? First thing the guy says when he gets in is, wow, this is kept really well. I'm like, thank you. Do you mind if we wash it? I'm like, yes, that would be great. I have a white pug, the black interior, it's a pain in the ass. So
I hope you ask.
What's that?
I hope you asked, is it a touchless wash?
I didn't, but I should have, and I will next time. But I go in there, and the guy does the great job. He's like, look at how many discounts. He was awesome. Like, I really enjoyed the guy. And then he made this point to note, you know, we cleaned the car for you. Well, it's a black, shiny car that I polished quite a bit, so you can see every little imperfection. All they did was spray some water on it and just move the dust from the summer around into big clumps. And that's just that one little difference that makes your customer feel valued at the end. So I don't know how you add that for your own business, but that little piece of value that makes the customer appreciate the experience even more, you have to come through on that one.
Yeah.
My
You have to do it. You have to do it. You're going to say, you have to have good customer service. That is the foundation of any good. Oh, I'm sure you guys saw that. That's because, oh, look, and FedEx is here too. That is the foundation of what you're doing wrong in email marketing. Once you treat customers like customers, once you come up with a system to email them, the rest will take care of itself. Hey, what's going on, man? See? Marketing hour. It's all real life.
I'm leaving Gilbert for a minute.
All right. Do you need me to sign anything?
No.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Me too. See? Marketing hour is real life. You guys hear that great music? It kind of fits perfectly. It's like a peaceful marketing hour. Sylvester, yeah, you're right. It doesn't work that way, but you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. If you have good customer service, it doesn't matter if the product has one or two things wrong with it. What matters is you have fans, and with good customer service, you get fans, and with fans, you have people that read what you want to say. Now, when you end up with a product like you're talking about that has a problem with it, you see the problem, and you tell your fans about the problem, and then you create a bonus to fix that problem. Well, congratulations! You just made $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. You know, like there's more to it, obviously, than just have good customer service. But what you're doing wrong is not having good customer service. You devise a system for your email. So for me, my system is set up an interview, do the interview, build the page, wait for emails from my fans and comments, respond to all of them, maybe add a bonus or take the bonuses off the daily page, and then make sales. Like, that's my system. I've got it down to where I can do it in 90 minutes. Other people's system is, oh, there's a product coming out. I guess I'll just write an email and click send, right? And that's cool. You can do that if you have good customer service and a bunch of fans. You can get away with doing that. But if you really want to crush it, then you need to come up with a system to do that. And if you don't want to pay a coach for that, get on like half a dozen or a dozen of the top email marketers lists and just watch what they do all the time. That whatever they're doing is the exact same. Like the campaign they're running is the exact same as the campaign before it, except for a different product because they have a system. So treat your customers right, build a fan base, come up with a system, and then you'll start making money. Welcome back, Bill.
Thank you very much, man. I was enthralled with what you had going on there, dude.
Yeah, I don't want to preach. I don't want to preach for an hour about email marketing. I should have changed the title. I'll just leave the title on our podcast as I Am Talk Radio, so people can come in and listen. Jesse Winterholt, did the Snap Profits plugin get updated? Yes, it's been updated, and it's continually getting updated. So be sure to go back into the download area and download the latest version. But also, I would go to the training, because the training is what teaches you how to make it a long-term business thing. Do you guys have any topics you'd like us to talk about? You know, we take callers on the show, so if there's something you'd like to talk about, we can talk about it. If not, Bill and I will just continue to rant for another 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes tops. We got the intern in today at the fake office. Now I say fake office because we got a clubhouse here. I know everybody, the pictures are real shiny of the rental spaces, but everybody in my complex area here, they work. So we've got this gigantic building with pool table and kitchen, fireplaces and offices, a wonderful Wi-Fi connection, and nobody's ever there. So we just go and use that. It's awesome. We talked about being frugal at the beginning here, and
you have a free office.
Yeah, man, it's awesome. We can be in he could be in that room, which is a big one, or he could be upstairs. It's awesome. It's great. Nobody's ever in there. Cool gym. It's good.
I'm frugal too. My office is at a cigar lounge, so I go to a cigar lounge. Right. And when you become a member or pay for a premium member, you get access to the VIP upstairs area. When I go in bed, I use that.
I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi or what, but you're gone. Everything else seems to be rolling in nicely, but you, sir, you are gone. Can't hear you. Yikes. How are we doing today? Hold here. Yo. I don't know. I don't even know if people can hear me now or what's up. But let's talk real Gilberto here. Oh, don't close that. Did you leave? I don't know. It could still be all on here. Let's try this. Are you there? Was it you? Can Facebook Live people see me? Can they hear me? What's going on? I just don't know anymore. That's great. Okay. So this is I can be seen. I don't know if I'm standing here staring.